Here are the 10 best cars that played a part in Top Gear's most memorable specials. Fiat Barchetta. The Fiat Barchetta was Italy's stylish budget alternative to the Mazda MX-5 and BMW Z3. The trio picked these cars for their Middle East special. Clarkson took a Mazda, May opted for an automatic Z3, and Hammond chose the Barchetta. Expecting the notoriously unreliable Italian sports car to break down quickly, Jeremy and James were surprised when it handled the heat and dust of the Middle East without issue. By the end of the trip, the Barchetta was disguised as a Bedouin tent. Though it eventually started to fail, that was due to Hammond's homemade modifications. Lotus Esprit V8. In the Patagonia special, the trio traveled across Argentina and Chile, each selecting a two-door car with a V8 engine. James May, in true Captain Slow fashion, chose the notoriously unreliable Lotus Esprit V8. Despite the skepticism of Clarkson and Hammond, the Lotus turned out to be the most durable car of the journey. The only major issue was its low ground clearance. Unfortunately, the adventure ended badly when an angry mob pelted the trio's cars with rocks, forcing them to flee. Range Rover Classic. During the Bolivia special, Clarkson took a Range Rover Classic, while Hammond chose a Toyota Land Cruiser, and May went with a Suzuki Jimny. Surprisingly, the Range Rover proved to be the most reliable of the three. Hammond's Land Cruiser suffered a dead battery, a broken differential, and even rolled down a hill. May's Suzuki had its share of small issues as well. The only problem with the Range Rover was overheating, which Clarkson fixed by cutting massive holes in the hood and driving with it open to increase airflow. Jaguar XJ6. For the India special, the trio had to showcase British automotive greatness in India. Clarkson picked a Jaguar XJ6, a Grand Tourer with a 21-year production run. The journey was as chaotic as expected. Food supplies ran out, a diplomatic event at the British Embassy failed, and an impromptu game of cricket was played using an absurdly modified exhaust pipe. Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow. James May brought a Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow to the India special, joining Clarkson's Jaguar and Hammond's Mini Cooper. The heavy luxury sedan surprisingly performed well. When they discovered they had to drive into the mountains, May modified the Rolls with off-road tires and adorned it in traditional Indian truck art. Despite all odds, the Rolls made it to the end of the trip, complete with a horn wired to the brakes.